Grand evening. It's been such a great week. Um and I am so excited. I'm getting ready to do an exclusive interview with a great, when I tell you, she is a recording artist. Also too, she is a radio personality. She's on the Hilltop Radio on Tuesdays. And I'm so excited to interview this beautiful young lady. I'm waiting on her to come in, and as soon as she get in on the live, we are going to get it started. Got a bright light in my face, so I'm gonna try to dim it down a little bit. I want you guys to come on in, share the live, share the love. Okay. It is a great day in the neighborhood. Okay, I see you coming in. Hi, sweetie. How are you?
I am wonderful. How are you?
Okay, I'm gonna cut my volume. I think it's my volume. I'm gonna cut this thing up. There we go. Great, great, great. So, how you been? How was your day today?
It was a long one, very, very, very long day, but it was good.
Oh,
Yeah, it was good. I can't complain. Yeah.
I don't know if you know how to. If you want to share the live with someone, you can. I'll give you a moment to bring some people on your live. On the
Oh
live, you
no,
can
no, I don't have anybody. No, look,
share.
everybody's pretty much getting ready, dinner and stuff like that. But it's all good. They're gonna watch me from their phone.
Okay, great, great, great. Okay, great. Right now, I'm trying to put some people in on the live. So one moment.
Yes, ma'am.
Get some people in. Normally, I come on at 7 p.m. So I'm late today, but hey,
Yes, ma'am.
better late than never, huh?
That's it. That's what I
Yeah.
say.
So we'll wait till some people come in. I don't know what's wrong with this with my live here. I'm cut off halfway. Cut off.
I see.
I'm cut off halfway.
Yeah, I can't see you. I saw you at first when I uh pressed the button. I mean, went to your story part but then as soon as you click me in, you went off.
Oh wow, it's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, I don't see you at all.
Yeah. I guess after the live, you will see both. You will see me as well. So this is
Okay.
Facebook. So
Yeah. Yeah, you right. Can you
yes.
see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay.
I can see you. So I'm just going to try to see if some people can come in on your live. And okay, some guys are coming in. I'm gonna try to see if I can get Sean in here. It is it
Okay.
is is Sean. What is he doing today?
I have no idea. I
Okay.
haven't had a chance to talk to him today. Man, they have me busy at my job. They have me so busy. But
Mhm.
I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining because thank God I got a job. But
You're right.
This week here, we had some training going on, and it's like when they come, that our choir building turns into a lot. Let's just put it like that.
Okay, okay.
But I
Well,
love it.
yeah, we're gonna get started because I know that there people probably come in late, a little later on. So we're gonna
Hmm.
get started because I know you had a busy day, busy week, and I
Oh,
you're on loan. So let me introduce. I just want you to introduce yourself to the audience, if you may.
okay, okay. Well, my name is Torrie Knighten, but I am known as Soulful Torrie, aka Lady Love.
Oh, okay. And our topic,
Yes.
and
Uh
our
huh.
topic today is unmask her audacity.
Okay.
Unmasking
Mm-hmm.
audacity. So, what you think about that? Thank you for coming on, Black Stallion. Black Stallion, thank you for coming on. Thank you for giving us the love on tonight.
Black
And
Stallion.
yes, I see. I see that my godfather. Thank you. I can't really actually see the screen that much, but I see my godfather on the line. I see
All
Miss
right.
Rico on the line. Um, he said,
Wonderful.
"Hello,
Wonderful.
everyone in the house." Jabo Music and Community page. He's on there. So
All
yeah,
right. All
he's
right.
having a big show. He having a big show in Houston, December the 27th.
Uh
It's the
huh.
big Texas Music and Community Award. So I want you guys
Okay.
to head out. I know. Are you coming? Are you gonna try to come?
Well, I heard of it. I didn't plan on it,
But you,
but
girl,
I heard
girl,
a lot about it because it's some people that I know that have been nominated for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I've heard about it through them, with their nominations. But I mean, I wasn't. Unfortunately, I wasn't planning on, attending.
But you know you got to come because you got to come in the house and see your sister, girl. You
Yeah,
come
of
in, you
course,
got to
of
come
course.
in.
Yes,
Black
yes.
Stallion said, can you say his name one more time?" He said he liked the way you say his name.
But of course, darling, Black Stallion. I'm a mess now. I'm a whole hot mess. Okay, all
I
right. Okay,
know, right? I know, right?
I love it. I love it.
So let's get started here. Let me
Yes,
ask you
ma'am.
how what inspired you to become a soul, like a soul R&B artist? What inspired you?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been singing for a very long time since I was 4. Um, what inspired me is not so much of an inspiration more than I was born with it. Whenever I sing or whenever anything musically is involved, it has to be a feeling. I've always felt that feeling even before I knew how to sing. Even though before I recognized being able to sing, I always it was always something about us, a deep soulful feeling that I already carried with me, but I didn't understand it. And then
Mhm.
it's like once the music came into place, that's when it started to make sense because the music helps to move it.
Mm,
That sound meeting the soul helps it to move. So yes, that's what makes me say that I'm soulful.
okay, okay,
Yes,
okay.
daring.
Let me ask you. The topic tonight is, unmasking her audacity. So, how do you define audacity in, your way of life or in the music industry?
I'm gonna put it to you like this. what I would call an innovator.
Mm,
I like to take risk. I don't like to do things the same way that everybody else does it. I like my own uniqueness, my difference. And that's what I embrace about all artists. I always encourage be yourself, be your true, authentic self, even though people don't understand it. Okay, it wasn't meant for you to understand. This was given to me, designed just for me. So, I see it as being bold, being confident, being fearless
mm,
and fierce.
and you have that audacity. Trust me, you do.
Confidence, confidence. Hey, look, I didn't always have it. I did not always have it. But once I learned, once I understood what my purpose was, why I do what I do, why he gave me what he gave me, once I understood that, then of course I gotta be bold about it because he. I got to because
Hmm.
that's how he made. I gotta be. I gotta step out.
Hmm.
I gotta be heard.
Hmm. And the thing about the audacity, it can go like both ways. It can
Hmm.
be a positive, and it can be it can be a negative. But on tonight we talk about the positive audacity, the
That's right.
boldness. I'm saying anything, even in the negative, is you still have the audacity. You have that audacity too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's built up the boldness.
That's right.
So either way it go, I mean, as sisters, we need to step out and have
That's
that
right.
audacity to do what we need to do.
That's
Because
right.
if not, we won't, we will be sitting here in a chair like me. No,
That's right.
sitting in a chair.
Unapologetically. I will not apologize for what I have, for who I am. It is what it is.
Hmm.
That's how I feel. You know?
That bold audacity, that bold audacity.
I
Uh,
mean,
so full. What were you about to say? I'm sorry.
no, 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 no. No. I was just saying, I'm just saying. That's it. You can go ahead. I was waiting for you.
So, do you feel like, with that boldness, you have that freedom to flow whatever you like? How do you feel about when you out? I guess on the stage, or I guess in I guess everyday life.
Hmm.
How do you use that? How do you use your boldness? How do you use being fearless? How do you use being unapologetic? How do you resonate with other people? With your, with that audacity.
I'm a always be me no matter what. Now, my thing is, as far as other folks are concerned, either you feel me or you don't, and that's fine. But as far as surrounding me,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta have like-minded people. I gotta have people that look and feel what I feel. People that are not out to use me or not to hurt me or anything. They want the best for me, just like I want what's best for them, or I want them to have the desires of whatever it is that they want. So I mean, in order to resonate with me, we gotta gel some kind of, you know what I'm saying? We
Mm-hmm.
gotta be on the pretty much on the same thought process, that the goal oriented, that mind thinking. You know what I'm saying? We got to be the same because I don't allow negativity of any kind to come in my way. Look, it used to be like that, but when my mom died, and I'm gonna just say this right quickly, when my mom passed away, that taught me to value life, take risk, be bold. That's when I started to speak out a little bit more and to do more for myself. And yes, and not be afraid that just because I sing, I don't want people to look at me and be mad at me, because they got some haters out there. But it is what it is. Because like I said, I didn't ask for this, but because he gave it to me, I'm gonna do what I gotta do as far as to serve and to serve my purpose. But I gotta have those people around me who not only just who support me, but help me along the way, help me mentally, emotionally, because there are times when, I want to break down, I want to quit, but I
Hmm.
don't. But I gotta have that kind of energy, and I just love that freedom, the freedom to be able to express myself, and I don't care if people judge me. I don't care. I mean, it is what it is. I'm me. I am she, and she is me.
I'm mastering that audacity. But I tell you, awesome, awesome. This is like a great topic for me, and as far as I'm quite sure for a lot of people out there in the audience. A lot of times too, we have to take, that step, to
Yes.
have that audacity. You know what I'm saying? When I get that audacity, people say I'm mean, or because they don't understand me. But
Mm-hmm.
sometimes too, if you can't just stay the same way, because if you stay the same way, you'll get the same results.
Right.
So
Right.
I am, with you saying that you're fearful, unapologetic, you're bold, and one of the other things that you had said that really, what was the other word that you had said, you was something else, I can't remember.
I remember saying fierce.
Fierce, yeah, that's what I wanted. I know you said fierce. Woo! Powerful,
Yes, ma'am.
powerful,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Man,
powerful.
it's taught me a lot. And like I said, just from my mother passing, my mother was a singer also, so this was inherited. This was inherited. My family sing.
Mhm.
So it's like, why can't I do this? Well, I'm just as good as anybody else. Yeah, there may be some that are better out there, and I won't deny that.
Mhm.
But I'm just as I'm just as good. So why not step out there and try it? Let's see what happens. Because I enjoy it. I mean, I haven't gotten any complaint.
I know, right? Well, I have.
But yeah, I love what you said. I love what you said about stepping out on faith. But that's exactly what I did, and that's where the audacity began. Hmm.
Yeah. Well, I hope, the people that in the audience, I hope that, you can take, um, this topic tonight. And I'm saying it's a strong, strong topic. Let me ask you, what is the most audacity thing you're done in your career or in your life?
Man, give me an, give me
I
explain because
mean,
it's so
just
much.
stepping out into.
Just doing this, being so for Torrie, and then after that, progressing even more to where Lady Love was created.
Hmm,
Now I stepped out, and I started my own business.
hmm.
It's almost like my way of thinking is no longer limited.
Oh, wow, that's
You you
awesome.
you know what I'm saying? I used to limit myself, and I felt like, once I get to a certain age, oh, that's it. I should have started this when I was in my 20s, but no, I didn't. But you know what? I put no time limit on God. Therefore, I don't put a limit on myself. He doesn't put a limit on me. What is mine is mine.
You remember what we discussed the other day? Limitless
Yes.
and endless.
And
That's no limit. We are limitless. That's the
that's
thing
it.
about having that audacity.
Hmm.
That's nothing. It's no one out here gonna put limits on us.
That's
They
it.
can't, they can't say that, you ain't good enough to do this, or you're whatever, can't do this. So it's a such thing. It's no such thing,
Hmm.
because we are limitless,
That's right.
timeless, endless. Willie said something here. He said, act like he belong in the room, even when others think. Oh, a minute, hold on. Can you read what he said?
Let me put my glasses on. Give me 1 second. Gotta put my readers on.
DJ Sean is supporting.
Oh, I love you. I
He's
love
ready
you,
to pop.
man. Yes, I
Shout
love
out to
it.
DJ Sean. That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy. You should have put an S on it, not partner, but an S on it, partners.
Oh yes. Black Stallion always acts like he belongs in the room, even when others think I know that's right. In other words, he walks in boldly, even though they may not think he should be there or he fits. In other words, he walks in with confidence and he just like them. I feel you, baby. I feel you. That's what I do. I'm like, look, one of my favorite old school songs is The Men All Pause. Now, it ain't gotta be just the men. But when I walk in the room, if ain't nobody turn around, let me start this again. I'm just, I'm just messing. But no. I do
That's
agree with
right. The
that.
men all pause.
Yes. Yes, when I walk in the room, I don't, I don't care if everybody in there got a PhD and I just got a high school diploma. Damn it, I'm just as
That
you feel what I'm
audacity.
saying?
That audacity. That audacity.
That's
That
right.
boldness.
That's right. So
That
Black
boldness.
Stallion, I feel you.
The black stallion. Not black stallion, but black stallion. You know what
Stallion. Yes. Stallion. All right now. Yes, sir.
I'm saying? Hey, DJ Sean, do you want to come on? What you want to do, DJ Sean? You're quiet over
Sean,
there.
Sean,
DJ Sean. Sean.
DJ Sean. Uh-huh.
Yeah, he quiet over there. He quiet. He quiet.
DJ Sean. This scratch is making me itch. Oh, he gonna give me. He gonna. Oh, he gonna give me. I'm just messing. Look. He said nope.
You
Oh, we just
scared?
messing.
Are you
We, you know
scared?
I. You know I love you, Sean. You know I do. Look. I gotta. Look. If you don't mind, I just want to give a shout out to this man right here. This man right here in the Hilltop Radio Show. When I tell you, this man interviewed me. And after interview, just from that one interview, that interacting, man, this man helped me to get my own radio show. I got
Wow.
my own radio show, comes on Tuesday nights, the Soulful Experience, 10 p.m., 9 Central. And when I tell you is one of my biggest supporters, he helped me to land, get a song made and Marvel is interested in using it.
Mm.
So yeah, on the next Luke Cage series that'll be coming out. So I have a song that will be played in that show.
Okay. Well, he's seen that.
Yeah.
He's seen that audacity in you.
Yeah, and that's another thing. And this is what you see before you is also because of his help, because I've never thought about radio. I've never thought about talking on a platform at all. And he saw it in me and helped me. And when I tell you, it's almost like second nature now. That's why
Mm.
I love talking. I love doing the interviews. I love all of that because I love talking to people. That's just it. I love talking. But it helped me find another area of me that I didn't even know exists. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And that's going back to what you were talking about, that audacity, stepping out. I didn't think I could do it, but he has that much faith in me to where I say, you know what? Why not?
Mhm. Sean, why do you see that audacity in me? I'm kind of, I'm kind of fearless now.
Oh Lord.
You didn't give me not one chance.
Oh my goodness.
No,
Lord.
he quiet. He quiet. He quiet. He quiet. I know he
He,
gonna get me.
uh, he gonna get both of us. Yes, yes. But I want to thank DJ Sean for everything. Thank him for introducing me to you. Bringing you on the show. That way we met. Um, a lot of things that have happened have been because of him. But yeah, yeah, that faith, man, that audacity.
Yes, and he is such. When I tell you, he is such amazing, amazing, amazing. I mean, straightforward. You know what I'm saying, gonna tell you the truth, raw and uncut. He's gonna tell you to get this.
Yeah, and you know what? You know what? And I will say this also, because I was at the time I was just developing it, but he also, and this is a good thing, not a bad thing. He also helped me to develop tough skin.
Hey, Sean said I was hard headed, so that's my that's my audacity. Sean. You know,
Yes, indeed. She's bullheaded. Is that what you're saying?
you said hard headed. Well, yeah, I'm bullheaded because I'm a bull. You know what I'm saying?
That you a Taurus?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
audacity.
Well.
That's where the audacity come from.
Hey, my husband is a Taurus. Okay, so I understand. I understand.
He
Yeah.
like everything. He like everything structured and in order, and
Yes.
direct.
Yes.
Direct.
Very.
Don't come to me no other kind of way. Don't come behind me.
Oh.
Don't come beside me. If you
Oh.
want
You
to
got
deal with me, have the
mm,
audacity.
that. Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm,
don't call
I
me out
am
no.
enjoying
Don't
myself.
call me out no other kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I
But
hear you.
on positive vibes, positive vibes, positive vibes.
That's it.
And
That's what it's about.
and do you have a soulful Tory? Do you have an author ego? Yes, you do. No.
Yes, I do. That's the more, even though Soulful Tori is sexy in her own way, Lady Love, she shares it. She expresses it. She's not ashamed to express it at all, to tell it. Not at all.
Really?
Mm-mm.
I
Mm-mm.
wonder, do I
See,
have, it is so weird. I wonder, do I have that? I mean, I don't know. Do I have that that sex appeal, or do I come? I don't know. I had to ask this to the audience. Do I have that sex appeal, or do I come hard? Since Sean said I was hard headed, and
uh-oh.
I don't
Oh
know
my
what this
goodness.
means by when he said yes, indeed. So I don't know what that
Oh,
means. So he got to come. He had to come with it.
uh-oh. Come on.
Come on in the room.
Ooh, Sapphire. Yes. Yes, you know me. You know me. You know you want me, do you? You want
He
me to
said
do that?
sci-fi. What
Yeah.
did he what did Sean
He,
say?
he wants me to, he was talking about Safari. That's my other girl, Safari. Yes.
Jamaican goddess, huh?
Yes. She's the one who loved to go down to the kinky closet. That one, yes.
Ah, wow. You got
Yes.
you got a lot of different audacities, don't you? A lot of different alter egos, huh? Oh wow.
Yeah. Girl, I was playing
You
one day and it
unmasking,
just
huh? You
happened.
unmasking these audacities tonight. Sci-fi
Oh,
and
hey, look,
Jamaican goddess and
like I say, I don't limit myself, Madam
limit, yeah.
Goddess. Goddess. I do not limit myself. No, no, I don't. No.
Jamaican, Jamaican.
We having too much fun on here. See, I told you we gonna have fun.
Oh, we have fun. I have fun every time I come on the Hip Top radio station.
Oh
I
yeah.
always have fun. Oh my God.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my.
Ah,
So
yes.
let me ask you, how do you handle uh, constructive criticism and negativity feedback?
Well, I always welcome it because I'm always about improving myself. And I mean, I'm hard on myself as well, but that's a different type of criticism. But as far as anybody else, I don't know if I could use that word on here, but F
Use
'em.
it.
F 'em. I mean, I'm gonna be me no matter what. Like I said, they may not understand, they may not like what I say, they may not like what I do, but that's okay. They're entitled to that. They're entitled to their opinion, but that's not gonna stop me. So, like I said, with some of the criticism, if it is conducive to what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? If it's to improve, I take it. But other that I gotta filter through that other riff, that other I gotta go through that other stuff. But I don't let that I don't let what they say hinder me or change who I am or change my sound. My sound is my sound.
Yeah.
Everybody know so for Torrie when she opened her mouth. Yes. And I wanna keep it like that. But I'm always about reinventing as well, but that's on my terms. Not because you told me. You feel me?
Hmm. See, I
Yeah.
struggle with that because everybody doesn't like my sound. So, but that's okay. So, but hey, my sound, like you said, it's my sound.
But like I said, I embrace uniqueness. Hey, look, everybody don't agree. To me, Macy Gray sounds wonderful. I love her voice. But some people might not agree with that. But that's that uniqueness. That's the difference. I don't want to hear somebody that sound like somebody else.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to hear you. Who are you?
Hmm.
Your voice, your lyrics, everything tells me who you are. And I listen. So I mean, whether it might not sound good to other people, like I said, but it sounds it's about the uniqueness, the difference. But that's what
Hmm.
makes art art. You understand what I'm saying? That's what makes art art. Not the same. Everybody looks at it differently. Everybody hears it differently.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. And what is the key to you staying true to yourself?
the key to me staying true to myself is just that. Me. I'm just messing. No, no, no. The key to me staying myself is because I mean because I have to. I mean I'm not sorry about that. I'm not sorry about that. I have to be true to myself. That's what makes me me. That's what makes me so for Torrie.
And Jamaican Queen, Jamaican Goddess, and
All of whatever it is I create. That's what it comes from the root and the root.
wow, that's deep right there. You going all the way down to the
Yes,
roots. That's
yes, yes. But I always, and that was a struggle. I'm not gonna lie, that was a struggle I had coming up. But once I became comfortable with who I am, what I am, my voice, my body, my face, everything about me. Once I began to love me,
hmm
that's when I said, That's when I started to realize I really don't like that. So I'm gonna stop doing that. Or I really don't, like him like that. Let me stop wasting his time. So that's when
Oh,
stuff
wow.
started to line up.
Yeah,
So I
and what
mean
about the values? When
the
like
values, no, no.
being true.
That
I'm saying when you're true to yourself, how do you include your values in that?
man, That's those things that'll never go away. That's all the way from childhood up till now. The only thing is now I'm an adult and I have a choice whether whether I want to do it or, I could do it with class or I could be raunchy with it. But because of who I am and the comfort that I have in being who I am and loving who I am, I can make that. That's the decision. Is very easy to make because again, that goes back to my roots. My upbringing, what I was taught along the way. Becoming a young woman, becoming the woman that I am now. Uh, I'm gonna always keep those values. That'll never change.
Hmm. And Sean says you have to be true to yourself first. Period.
That's it. That's it.
Now.
You have to love yourself first. But see, that's why I say I had to get to know myself. I had people telling me because I sang, "Oh no, you need to do this," or because you're so nice, "Oh, you need to be a nurse." I had people telling me what they think I should be. When I made 30, I kid you not, 30 years old, the light bulb popped on and said,
Hmm.
"Girl, what? That's what they want. You trying to please them, and in the midst of it all, you exhausted, you depressed, you going through, and ain't nobody there to help you. As long as you do what they tell you to do, everything is fine. But no, no. That's when I learned I had to start loving on me, getting to know me. Put all that on the side. What is it that you want, Tori? Well, if I don't do this, Mama gonna be. But what is it that you want? Leave Mama out of it.
Hmm.
So I had to get a different mindset. I had to also surround myself with people that can help and not harm or hinder. So I started going to church more. I started getting myself involved. And of course, I come from the church anyway. So I just started to reach out, you know, talk, read, and then like a lot of the stuff and my morals come from the church. A lot of it started in the home. Now I'm at the age where I'm implementing it. I'm implementing it more, but it's so easy now because the journey, my values have always been there. But it's just so much easier now, the older I am. But that will never part. I will never, ever let that part, ever.
And what about like you said, your purpose? That your values, your purpose, and your passion.
hmm I'm
Within
within what you were about to say.
your true self, with your unmasking your audacity.
Like I said, it is what it is. I got a purpose. I have a job to do, and I have to
Oh wow!
satisfy. I say that again.
I said, oh wow, that's powerful.
Yeah, we all have purpose here. I have to serve my purpose. I have to do what I have to do until he says it's time for me to go. And until he says it's time for me to go, I am going to continue to do what I have been doing, and that is get up on the stage. That is it. I'm gonna, continue to put myself out there and it's for me, it's not about being rich. It's
Mm-hmm.
really not. I don't care what people think. I don't care what you say. For me, maybe in my 20s, it might have been about that, but it's about the fulfillment
Mm-hmm.
that it gives me. It's about the fulfillment that it gives someone else because I don't know who's out there that may need to hear what's being said or who's been through the same thing that I've been through, that those words might, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I have a job to do. Read up on, it's about educating yourself. See, when you have to study the art. It's not just about getting on the stage. When you have the gift, then you put more into it than just getting up on the stage singing. You study that thing, you study it, you practice it. That's what I do. That's why I have the audacity that I have, because I know what I know. I've been trained, I've been taught. I didn't even need training, but I did it anyway. Because why? Because I wanted to perfect the gift that he gave me. So because I did that, yes, I have the audacity to stand on the stage and do what I do. And I don't apologize for it. I feel great about it. I know other people out there that love it. Anything I can do to help heal, that's what it's about. Anything I can do to encourage, that's what it's about. I'm fulfilling my purpose, the reason why I'm here. So that's why I step out with the audacity that I have. So I'm
Mhm.
sorry if some of y'all feel like, who this heifer thinks she is. I'm soul for Torrie. I am she, and she is me.
I am the I am. That's powerful. You have fulfilled, like you said, your purpose, your your passion, and I guess you said, the love that you have for the people, that
Yes.
just keep you going. Let me ask you also too, how do you balance your creativity with your commercial appeal? Your
Now,
mental health,
my mental health,
your loyalty, all of that is, is a part of that.
still, all I can say is just stay true, keep myself grounded. Always, always fill my mind with positive affirmations. I always talk to myself. I don't care. I used to think that was weird. I used to, just like everybody else. I don't think that anymore. We need to do more of that to me. So I continue to keep myself grounded by talking to myself, always with positive affirmations, again,
Mhm.
surrounding myself with positive people. You know what I'm saying? And just loving on myself. I spend time with myself every morning. I wake up at 5 o'clock. I take a shower. I uh what you call it? I manipulate my skin. I always have, and I don't know, it's a ritual that I do, even with my
Beautiful.
gigs. Even with my gigs. Am I answering your question? I'm sorry.
Oh,
Because,
most definitely, most definitely, most
even with
definitely.
my gigs, it's certain things that I do to start my day, to set my day off, and even my night. You know what I'm saying? But I always tell people, the day starts with you. It starts with your attitude before you even walk out the door. How are you gonna? How you tell how your day is gonna go.
Hmm.
So I don't. I just can, like I say, I just talk positively and just think positive. It's a mindset as well.
Sean said, he said, stay around positivity people who
Well,
help.
and one thing I can say also, you can tell who's for you and who's not. A lot of times,
Hmm.
it's not so much always what they say. Sometimes it's what they do, and sometimes it is, what they say. But for me, action speaks louder than words. But yeah, I'm always continue to, network, with people. I believe in giving people chances. I really do, because I didn't have that chance and I finally got it. So I want, and that's why I have my show as well. So to open up the platform for new artists or business owners, because it's not just about music. I want to do something for everybody. You understand what I'm saying? So yes, I'm gonna continue to surround myself like that, so I can also be that for someone else.
Hmm.
You know. I hope I'm answering your question.
Most definitely,
Because
you're on
I
it.
know I can go and I go off the feeling a lot of times, and I'll just keep talking. But I hope I'm answering them.
Yeah, that's a part of commercial appeals,
Yes, ma'am.
and also to balancing your creativity.
Oh yeah.
And like you said, you give people chances, and and hey, you're loyal. It's
Mm-hmm.
about being committed, and your network. Your
Yeah.
your network is your net worth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's awesome. And let me ask you, how do you overcome self? Because we all, how do you overcome self-doubt and fear?
Oh,
Because we
that's a
all have
good,
them. We all have them.
yes. That is a really, really good question. Man, I was horrible at always doubting myself. I mean, 10 years ago, I would have never thought I would be right where I am. Let's put it like that. For me, I had to, like I said, I had to stop and just sit because I was at a turning point in my life. I was almost going. I almost went to jail. I'm just gonna put it out there. I almost went to jail, and it was right then and there. A decision had to be made, and I had to make it quickly. I couldn't have any time. And that's when God asked me, "Hey, so are you gonna continue to do it your way, or are you gonna follow me now?"
Hmm.
So that's when I chose to follow Him. And with that, the mindset, I had to stop and I had to read. And once I started to read and get, and I'm not trying to be religious. I don't know I'm not trying to turn religious. I'm just telling you what I did for me. So once I started to read and the word started to come inside of me, and I started to recognize who I am, whose I am, why I have what I have, why I do what I do, then I started to stop looking at myself as I wish I wasn't, I hate my, I stopped looking at myself like that, because guess why? Because he made me and I look just like him.
Hmm.
So the
Your
more and more I
image.
started to love him, the more and more I started to love me, because me is him. Me is a part of him. He made me. So of course I gotta love. He gave me this gift. I got to love me. He blessed. I had to. So I had to get to know myself from a grown woman. I had to get to know myself. And when I tell you I love every bit of this gal right here.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Like maintaining that resilient mindset.
Yes. I
You
love
know.
every bit of her, even when she was a little heavier. And I mean, it used to be a physical appearance thing. It was an emotional thing. It was a mental thing. Everything was in chaos. But once I began to become whole in that area, then I started to look at myself and I started to treat myself better. I started to, that's not good for you. Don't do that. Instead of allowing people to talk me into, you know what I'm saying, knowing I wasn't comfortable with it. But that's the beautiful part of getting to know yourself. I told my husband not too long ago, I said, let me tell you something. I said, I don't know about you. I said, but I am 49 years old. And this is the most sexiest I have ever felt in my entire life.
Wow. Wow. I need to get there. That's
But that's
beautiful.
that you got to give yourself a chance.
Unmasking that audacity.
That's it. That's just it. So I had, like I said, I never thought I would be here in this place, doing what I'm doing and feeling the way I feel. I never thought that would happen, but it did, because I had to give Torrie a chance. I had to love Torrie before I let anybody else in. Just like DJ Sean said, you have to start with self first. So once I did that, everything started to fall in place pretty much. And as far as me being me, the audacity, I think I wear it on my sleeve as well, because like I say, I don't have to, like I say, I don't have to go to anywhere, and all I got to do is walk in the room and sit down, and somebody will say, hey, who can do this, who can do that? Oh, I'll try it. Knowing I know how to do it, I'll try it. I'll get up there. You'll sing this song. Yeah, I sing a song. Go ahead, sing the song. And they're like, Hey, look, we got this going on. We got this going on. Can you come? And I don't brag. I don't boast. I don't have to. That's what I'm saying. I don't have to. That's why I say I must wear it on my sleeve because as soon as I walk in, a lot of people it's like they recognize it before I even open my mouth. That's weird,
You're
but
focusing on those possibilities, huh?
right. But I mean, and it's not. I don't have a big head because to me, like I said, there's always better singers out there. But I love me. I love what he gave me. I love the sound that I have. I love everything about it. And I just want to share it with the world. That's it. Whoever is willing to listen.
And I know it's a lot of people would like to, to get to
Hmm.
where you are.
Hmm.
There's a lot of people that, is fearful, they have doubt, they're, they, it's time to unmask, your audacity. It's time to just be, true to yourself.
Right.
It's time to, like you said, you're not listening, you're not got all this stuff in your ear. Listen to what somebody else is saying to you. You listen
Hmm.
to your inner self. And
Hmm.
it takes, it takes you to get in that place sometime to do stuff.
Right.
But this is this is your time. So let me let you do your. Let me ask you another question.
Hmm. Hmm.
Let me ask you something else. What advice would you give an emerging artist or someone out there that is willing, that is want to unmask their audacity?
I will say this. First and foremost, get to know yourself. Because when you come out, you want to come out strong, especially when it's something that you're passionate about, that you love. Make sure you educate yourself. Prepare yourself because when you come out, it's going to be a lot of people out there that's going to be ready to tear you down, but you got to be strong enough. You got to have the mindset. You got to have that willpower to not let any obstacles, any circumstances of any kind come against you. So you cannot go out there weak. Build yourself up first and trust. Yes, it is a journey, it is a process, but it is necessary. It is necessary because it helps to mold and shape you into what is going to be brought out. Because see, a lot of times what's about to be brought out, some people not ready for. A lot of people might not be ready for. You might not know how to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
So educate yourself, prepare yourself, and with the process, embrace it. Embrace it. Embrace all the good, embrace all the bad, because that is what is going to shape it. Take it in. Do not take it personal. Learn the lesson. Move on to the next thing, but embrace it all because it's going to be a time when you're going to sit back and you're going to have other people looking at you and they're going to want to know your story. And then sometime when you think back on that story of all what you dealt with, what you've been through, who lied on you, who talked about you, but you still made it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. Just keep your focus. Don't let any negativity, anything like that, any nonsense come in. And be you. Be you, your own true authentic self. Don't
Unapologetic.
let- That's it. Unapologetic. You don't owe anybody any explanation but yourself. If you
Awesome.
don't do it, you're going to owe yourself an explanation. You don't want to regret it. Take it in, breathe it, have faith, step out. That's just it. Step out. And step out with your chest out. Uh-huh. Yeah. I told you I'm crazy, girl. I
Unmasking
told you.
your audacity,
Oh Lord.
guys.
Yeah. I'm fun, but I mean I love what I do and I want it to be fun for, for everybody. It brings me enjoyment and that's all I want to do for everybody else out there. Bring you enjoyment.
Most definitely. Tammy said that, she's very proud of you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you. I appreciate that. That makes me feel good because, like I said, a lot of times, and I don't look for it. I don't. I just do what I do. But when it comes, when I hear it, it really, really feels good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Okay. And let me get on the music side of Tor. Is it a soulful Torrie?
Yes.
Unmasking her audacity. What is your favorite part about performing live?
Engaging with the crowd. Yes. I love it. I love every bit of it, especially when I do some cover songs, of course, and I have my originals, but those cover songs hold some meaning, some meaning for some people. And when I'm up there singing, even though I know I'm not that true artist, I'm not the true artist, I do it my way. I do all songs Torrie, so for Torrie way. So even though to be up there and to watch them out there singing it and to watch them singing their heart out, dancing, swinging, however kind of whatever song I'm doing, just to see them enjoying themselves. That brings me so much joy. It really, really does. It
So
really
it's
does.
not about so it's not about you, it's about your
No,
audience. It's about your audience.
it's about my audience. Like I said, I love to do what I do, but I do it for them. I do it for them. hmm I just want to see. I want to see everybody enjoying it. That's all. Having fun.
And Sean said it has to be fun.
It
It
has
has,
to be.
yeah.
Yes, that's why I don't care if everybody mad as hell up in there and they just looking at their cell phones. Guess what? Sofa Torres still gonna go up in there and do something and smile like everybody looking in my face. Cause at some point one person gonna look up and they gonna say, "Well, all right then, all right," and that's all it takes.
Girl, unmasking that audacity. You got some audacity. You got some audacity.
Ah. I'm just saying. I mean, I
I
don't
want to
look
be like
for.
you.
Man, I don't look for praise like that because that's just me. We were not made to be praised. You know what I'm saying? But I just like I said, I just want everybody to enjoy.
I never heard it that way.
Yeah.
I
I
guess
mean,
never,
think
I
about it.
never heard of it that way.
Think about it. We have had some, oh my God, really, 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 really talented people, black people. And I can say their names: Michael Jackson, Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston. We've had singers like that. Those singers were praised so, so hard for their wonderful, wonderful gift that it was unbearable. Think about it. We were not made to be praised. But I mean, the music, of course, that's a gift from God, but we were not meant to be praised like him because, see, you're held to such standards that as soon as something happens, they break you down. And when they break you down so hard. But we're not going to get into all that, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but it makes sense. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm just saying, we were not built for that. It's too much pressure. Think about all the pressure that they went through. I don't want that. I don't want that. That's why I say I'm not striving to be Beyonce. I'm not striving whatever wherever he takes this, I'm going with it. I'm enjoying the process. I'm enjoying the journey all together. But if he blesses me along the way, hey, if people, hey, thank you.
Mhm.
And that's why I say I don't go looking for it. I don't go looking for it. I just go out there, I open my mouth, and whatever happens, happens.
Sean said Prince, Marvin Gaye, Whitney Houston.
Yes. Yes, the pressure. Think about it. They all were under immense pressures. They were great artists of their time. And look what the pressure of that life, the celebrity life, and all of the expectations that were put on them. You know, it's just, but that's where again the mindset.
My
I
goddaughter,
know, huh?
my goddaughter says she loves some Michael Jackson.
Me too. Me too. But it's just a shame how everything went because at one time you never heard one thing about him. There was never anything in the news about him, and then all of a sudden, all of that happened, and now they're making him a target. So I mean, think about it. If you feel like the whole world is against you, who wants that pressure? Just imagine the pressure of the whole world against you. That is, I can just imagine you feel alone. Even though the people that reach out that love you, that are trying to reach out and help you, it's the same thing. You still feel like, no, you're against me too. It's like, I wouldn't want that kind of pressure. I don't want fame like that. I don't want it like that. I want it off, the gift that was given. Like I said, I just want people to enjoy the art. Listen, because I have a lot of stories to tell, and I would love to tell my stories, and I would love for you to hear them.
Yes. Um,
But
my
yeah,
baby said that the bigger he got, the bigger he was a target.
exactly. I don't want that kind of fame, and I'm not willing to risk or lose my soul for nothing and nobody
That's deep. That's deep.
for that. No, no. That's why I say again, that goes back to I had to get to know myself. I had to know what I was willing to put up with and what I was willing to tolerate. And it's come on now. If my
Mhm.
gut tell me, guess what? Nope, nope. That's why I love Prince. I love to hear him speak a lot of stuff that he's talk shows. It didn't matter. Whenever he spoke, I listened because it was so dang deep, but it was the journey, it was the experience. That's why I say you gotta take it either way. You gotta embrace it because you learn so much and be open and willing to learn it and listen. That's just it. But that's why I love artists like him because he was very unapologetic, and we all know that his it is what it is. This is what you get. Take me as I am, and that's pretty much how I feel.
I'm a move like that moving forward.
Hmm. You
Take
have
me as
to.
I am.
You have to.
That's it.
Hmm. Hmm.
And how do you balance your personal life with your music career?
Woo, child. Well, Monday through Friday, I am
One
Torrie
moment.
Knighten.
Let me. One moment. I apologize.
It's okay.
Sean, can you read that?
Let me see. You guys are under. Oh, okay. Wait. Let me put my glasses on. It says, you guys are under pressure to entertain these folks. They want higher standards instead of hearing good music.
Hmm. That's deep.
Hmm.
That's deep.
That's very true.
That's awesome.
You,
That's deep.
the man, you need to post that right there. You need
Yeah.
to post that. That's a good way of putting it. I've never heard it like that, but he just made it make sense
Mm-hmm.
as far as it coming out. But that is so true. We are under pressure to entertain.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I love that. That was deep, Sean, deep.
That's
But that is very
Sean
true.
coming out of Vogue. Sean coming out of the bag
Hey, but that's why, and but again, this is what I'm talking about. I mean, this man been in the industry
for many,
a
many.
long
Yeah,
time. Hilltop 15 years. So he been around the block. He know,
and I would love
and
to get him
and
on
I
my show
trust what he
too.
say.
Yeah,
Hmm?
I would love to get him on my show because when I tell you this guy is, he has, he has like interviewed a lot of artists out there.
Hmm. And a
Mhm.
lot of knowledge of the industry
Yeah.
itself. Yes, yes. Hmm.
Oh, yeah. He has inspired me as well. So
Hmm.
um, I apologize. So,
No,
back
you're
back
great.
to your question. And how do
No,
you
you are
balance your
great.
personal life,
How do I balance my personal life?
like with your, with your music
Oh,
career?
okay, well, mostly Monday through Friday I am touring 8 to 5, I'm touring Knighten. And after 5 o'clock, that's when I slowly but surely turn into Soul for Torrie because see, Soul for Torrie used to be just on weekends, but Soul for Torrie is now weekdays and
Oh my
weekends.
God.
So during the day, I am Gigi. I have grandchildren and I have my husband and I have, of course, our children still too. They're not living, but they still come around. So I'm Mama, and Gigi, and Tori during the day. But after 5 p.m., I am Soulful Tori. Sunday through Saturday. Yes. But I love it and I wouldn't change it for the world because this is something my mom prayed for herself, but she did not have the audacity. She didn't possess the audacity. She didn't have not I don't want to say she didn't have faith, but she just was, what, I'm too, she limited herself.
He didn't
I
have the
just
audacity unmasked. Yeah.
right, but that support system as well. That support system as well. So it was hard for her, but I'm just so glad that I'm able to do what I'm doing. I enjoy it. I love it. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't change none of this. That's why I said I didn't understand why a lot of things were happening, but a lot of things were preparing me for where I am. But now that I look back, that's why sometimes you got to look back at the past and see how far you've come. And that's when you really truly understand, okay, well, I see why I couldn't do that. Because had I did it, I would have missed that step and I wouldn't be where I am. But that's why I embrace everything and I encourage everyone else to do the same, especially with the process and the learning process. Take it all in,
Mm-hmm.
please. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
I like it.
Ah.
What is the most important thing you learned about being yourself as an artist? I had to think of that,
What is the most important thing I learned about being myself?
as being an artist.
Ah, number one, not apologizing for it.
Mhm. And
Number two,
what about that unique voice? Some saying
oh
that
yeah, and yeah, I learned to love my sound. I learned to love because for the longest I imitated people a lot, especially singers. I love to imitate. So it's almost like I didn't know who I was in all that imitation until I'm so serious because you imitate so much, you don't know what your voice is. so, so eventually, like
I
I
might
said,
need to do some imitating so I can learn my
man, hey,
I can learn
hey,
my voice.
it might
I
sound
might need
crazy
to
what
sing
I'm saying,
along.
but see, it might sound crazy what I'm saying. It might sound crazy, but it's the truth because I loved people used to think I was gonna be a comedian, but no, no. Uh, I used to love to imitate. That was my thing, imitation, and I never knew what my sound was because I started imitating as a kid. So I never knew what my actual sound was until I got in my teens. And once I got the sound, and then going to church, going to a white school, going to a black church, that made it kind of difficult too because being a singer, you sing one way with them, but you go to church, you got to sing from your feet. I didn't know how to do that. So the transition, that
You're
in
singing with your
itself,
feet.
yes. So that in itself was enough. And then once I did develop my sound though, once I did develop my sound, it was on from there on and popping. But
What did Sean say? Sean say, understanding you.
helping others get through the day, week, month with my music. uh, wait, hold up. Look, I
You
had to
got to read that again.
understanding you, helping others get through the day, week, month with my music. Yeah, pretty
Okay,
much.
so you go north, south, east, and west.
Hey, whatever direction. But one thing about it,
Wherever it
I'm not
take you,
going by
correct?
myself. One thing about it, I'm not going by myself. What you saying now? What?
Oh,
Yes,
Lord.
ma'am.
So, what would you say your greatest strength is?
Look, help me out with this one. When you say greatest strength as far as
You know,
anything?
it can be within your personality,
Oh,
your
I think it is. I think
my
it's
greatest
more of
strength is
my
I love too much. I care for
that I was about to say. When you said personality, that's what really popped up. I have such I have such a huge heart. I really do. I love very hard, and it was at one time it was easy to hurt. Not anymore.
I'm like that now.
But
But yeah.
yeah, but I still have that big heart. The only thing is, I'm careful who I give it to. I'm careful who I allow in. That's the only thing because I was damaged. I was damaged beyond well, at one point I
Beyond
thought it was
measure, huh?
beyond repair. Seriously, I thought it was beyond repair, but no. I'm healing. I will say that I'm not completely healed, but I am healing because I'm taking it one step at a time every day, and it's much easier now. It's
Hmm.
much easier now. So yeah, no.
Sean say her personality is for me.
Oh
Wow.
Lord.
She's crazy as hell.
Yes, I miss. Yes, I miss.
Yes,
Yes,
I yes I
please.
am. Yes, I am.
Yes, miss. There's no shame in my game. Hey, I have a very humorous side. I love laughing. I love making people laugh because laughter is good for the soul.
Oh, absolutely. And
It is good.
Black Stallion said your boldness.
Oh, I got to be though. I mean, but look, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. This is when I first learned about boldness. I had um I had my three children and they were very small, and I was weak in the mind, weak behind the man. And it took one of my church members, and she was a very dear friend of mine, but she said something to me that stuck with me to this day, and I mean, it's just like she's sitting right by me and she's saying it to me. She said, "Hey, you know what? This is what you got to do. You got to be the voice for those kids because they're small. They can't speak. They got to have you to speak up for them.
Hmm.
And you got to be strong. When you speak, you got to speak and stand on it and be strong." So that's when it actually, that seed was planted then. So that's what helped me to become bolder and to speak out a little bit more and not be so afraid because you know what? Those are my babies and who gonna protect my babies but me?
That's right.
So I had to be their shield. That means I had to toughen up. I had to get on it. I had to take care of them. So that's when it really, really, truly started. But I started to experience, as experience and as time goes on, that's when it started to, I started to get a little bit better and better, but my skin still wasn't as tough as it should be. But now, hit it. Try to cut me if you want. Try to
Ooh,
cut
that's
me.
awesome.
I'm just messing, but I'm just saying, we gotta be strong, and especially in this industry now, dealing with this industry,
Oof.
uh, man, you gotta have tough skin. You gotta have
Mhm.
tough skin. You gotta be able. You got to stand on business. You got to be true to yourself. And I refuse to be anything other than that.
Mhm.
That's just it.
What advice would you give your younger your younger self? And I know you keep saying that over and over again, but what advice would you give your younger self within you?
Okay, so I'm gonna try to be real, cause see, I'm tough when it comes to girls. I don't know why. My mom had three daughters. I had three daughters, and I had to teach them to stand on their own and not depend on anybody. So let me look at her, and I'm pretending I'm talking to her. If you don't get up and stop being so lazy, get your tail up and do what you're supposed to do. You know that you're supposed to get up in there and you're supposed to practice that song. You're supposed to learn that. Stop being so lazy. You're lazy with everything. Get up. Believe in yourself. You are beautiful. You ain't ugly just because your teeth growing in all crooked and stuff. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. I promise you. Love yourself, baby. Start right now. Love yourself. Love yourself. Don't let nobody tell you any different. You are beautiful. You are loved.
That's awesome.
You don't have to depend on no man or no boyfriend or nobody else. And you don't have to give in. You don't have to give in. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. That's just, I wish I had someone, which I did. My grandmother, she's still living. I had my grandmother, but I wasn't living with her or anything like that. I was around her enough, but not enough. Because my grandmother was a woo, woo, woo. She one of them, make up curse words on the spot. One of them kind of. Child, I told you we were gonna have fun on here tonight. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? All
I
right.
have been truly, truly inspired on tonight. I know it's past 9. I know
Oh,
everybody's,
is it?
yeah,
Oh
but
shoot, I can't tell.
yeah, that's past 9. Is there any questions that you would like to ask Soul for Tori before
Yes,
we uh, before we close?
please, anyone, please feel free.
Have the audacity, unmask that audacity. Going
God
once.
bless you, Byron. God bless you. I'm sorry, I see somebody I know. Yes, indeed.
Thank you for coming in.
Oh, thank you for having me. It has been a pleasure as well as an honor, goddess. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, I thank you. So, can you tell the audience where they can find you?
Of course, you can find me, Soulful Torrie,
Hey.
aka Lady Love. You can find me on Facebook, TikTok, as well as Instagram. And you can also find my music on YouTube and United Masters, and of course on all major platforms. Also, you can find me on the Hilltop Radio Show Sundays and Monday nights. 9 p.m., 8 Central, and also on Tuesday nights, the Soulful Experience, 10 p.m., 9 Central, on the Hilltop Radio Show Network.
And Willie said he can't wait to meet you.
Is that Black Stallion?
You know what? I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you have the audacity to close. This live out. So
Oh,
whatever you have to say, I'm gonna let you do it.
all right. Well, thank you again for the opportunity of coming on, Miss Goddess
I'm gonna let
Mekah.
you.
Yes. But I just want to say to everyone, thank you so much for allowing me to come in and to listen to my story and listen as I unmask my audacity. But I want to encourage you all to be true to yourself. Be humble, love one another, because y'all see what this world is in right now. I just encourage that we all come together, that we talk to each other, that don't be afraid. Just talk. Mental health status, we got to get that straight. But anyway, thank y'all again. I want to encourage you to have a great day tomorrow, and we'll see y'all next time.
Okay.
Did you
One
want me to say
one
anything else? I'm
one
sorry.
more request. Can you read it?
Say my name. Say my name. Black Stallion. Black Stallion. Girl, I'm a hot mess.
She has unmasked her audacity on tonight. I really appreciate you for coming in. I really, really, really appreciate you. You have really actually blessed my soul. And I
Oh,
thank
thank
each
you.
one of you guys that have came on to listen to Soul for Tori. I hope that you guys took something from her unmasking her audacity on tonight. Once again, I thank you for joining in on the Goddess Mekara reality ITV talk show at Works Entertainment in the Mix. I will see you in the next season. That will be in
Yeah.
2026.
All right. Right round the corner.
Right around the corner, 2 more months from now. I think I got 3 more episodes and then I will, end out the season, my second season.
That's what's
So
up.
once again, thank you. Love you and love you
My
all.
pleasure. Love you too.
Okay, thank you.